Hey guys, the Ols here, doing a heroic run with my 5 monk team again. Gonna run through Scarlet Halls. Hopefully you won't have too much problem. Done this a few times now, so should be a fine run. Aggroed it, so I'll kill it. So, this first mini-boss, I actually still have a lot of trouble with this boss on everyone except my monk team, and I guess you'll see why, but these fire arrows and the control I have over my slaves just makes this difficult. So the only way I've really found to do it effectively is to roll through it. To bring everyone down here together and take minimal damage. So trying to do this with any team in non-heroic, sorry, when this is level appropriate in the 30s or whatever it is, late 20s, early 30s. Yeah, I haven't been able to clear this instance when it comes up in Dungeon Finder with anyone except my monks. So that's something I need to work on and figure out how that actually is possible. I think I talked about it in one of my past videos, but having 4 leg sweeps, so each monk except the tank using the leg sweep in their rotation is fantastic. There's so many stuns going off for trash packs. It's great. So this boss, the plan is pretty much to ignore the dogs. When they do come out, I'll try and keep them on the tank rather than anyone else. But otherwise it's just to DPS straight through, yeah, just DPS straight through. So he's just about done. You don't need to get him down to 0. Pardon me. So that's it. You get him down to his last, whatever that is, 1.3 million. And that's the end of him. Now, I know there is an achievement for this boss, which I think is if you can kill him without touching any of the dogs at all. So while I don't target them and I don't kill any, they're still getting hit by some of the AoE moves like the keg smash and pardon me, and the Mistweaver's blackout kick. So they do still take damage, which means I don't get the achievement. So for these packs, I usually try and run through here as much as possible to get out of the way of all those cannoneers or whatever they are that come up. So once you kind of get into here, you can pull everything around the corner and line of sight the casters a bit, get everything grouped up, and then taking a fair bit of damage, but the passive healing seems to be staying on top of it, but I am gonna yeah, easy. Once the start to get through them, picked up a few of the healing, whatever they're called, healing bubbles, healing orbs. And then clear them out. So you see, these are the guys that appear, the cannoneers. I don't even need to worry about killing them. Oh, someone got stuck. Thank you. Alright, so we'll continue on. Yeah, those cannoneers do AoE damage that hits yeah, an area on the ground, so I like to get out of the way of those while I'm fighting those packs, and yeah. So this boss actually gave me a fair bit of trouble until I figured out how to do it. What I like to do is throw my healing statues down up here. I'm going to fight the boss in this top section here. Again, I'm pretty much going to ignore the ads if I can help it. So, oops, get a bit close to the edge. Pull him up here. So he has that big attack, the Dragon's Reach, which does a decent amount of damage on the tank, but I can heal through that. His call for help is when he summons ads. Again, I like to try and keep them on the tank, but I'm not really that worried about those ads all that much. The move he has that's problematic is this Blades of Light, which is going to come up shortly, I think. Yeah, so... oh, I've already messed this up. Really need to stay right out of the way of this move. Have I managed to avoid it? Yes, I think I have. Excellent. So it wasn't quite the way I like to do it normally, but it still worked out exactly the same. So again, just DPS the boss. Again, I've got him turned away from the rest of my melee so that Dragon's Reach is only hitting the tank. And done. Killed before he gets a chance to do his Blades of Light the second time. So what you saw there was as he started to do it and he moved himself back down here, I accidentally hit interact with target, which sent my melee following him. Normally what I like to do is just wait at the top here until he's spun around the bottom and starts coming up either side. I think usually he comes this way. So once he starts to come up here, I drop down and I get as close to this wall here in between the stairs as possible. So he finishes coming around here, goes back down, spins around down the bottom again, but doesn't make it back to that point. So I guess I still did the same thing this time. I just a little bit different to the way I normally do it. Still achieved the same thing. But yeah, if you can avoid that Blades of Light move, he's really not that difficult a boss at all. So I get through these last few trash packs. You can see they're not too difficult. I like to get the casters down first as much as I can. These guardians can hit pretty hard. So you should probably try and take them down first. The treasurers are very weak. Yeah, pretty much fine to ignore those, but as they get hit, they drop these piles of money that you can pick up afterwards, which is nice. So yeah, just interact with these to pick them up. So I got two more guardians and a few more of those treasures. Oops. So again, try and focus on the guardians. The treasurers are probably just going to die from the little bit of spillover AoE. Or close enough to. So there we go. Again, pick up these little excellent. Now these guys, the Scarlet Scholars, can throw up a shield, so you probably want to focus them first. But these packs are easy. Once you've taken down the Scholars, the pupils are quite weak, so... Throw some spinning crane kick in now that I'm a lot happier with my AoE macros. Particularly for my Mistweavers. Oh wow. I just got a BOE epic. I've never seen that item before. Awesome. I'll probably keep that for one of my ults. So warrior or a death knight, I guess. Or a rep paladin. Yeah, that's cool. It's a shame at such low item level it'll be replaced with Timeless Isle epics, but it'll be nice for him as soon as he hits 90, I guess, before I get to when I first start on Timeless Isle, because it's pretty much the first thing I'll do when I'm level 90 with any character. Didn't quite work out. It was meant to try and follow in front of it, but oh well. So again, easy. You interrupt the fireball volley. You're supposed to try and stay out of the cone of attack of the Dragon's Breath, but it's not a big deal. If you let one or two turns get hit by it. And he's just about dead. So, before he could get that out again. Excellent. So that's 5 monk team run through Scarlet Halls on Heroic. No problem, as you could see. Didn't really have issues with any of the bosses. So thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.